What we're about to witness is a group of people that strive to be the best they could be at every level, the excellent generation.
Well, these are a group of people from all walks of life came together, groomed themselves for family.
If I was an eagle, I would lift myself, spread my wings and fly.
Unique, gifted in various aspects of life.
I would run into the jungle and give the loudest growl. And if I was the sun, yes, I would rise early in the morning and shine my light so bright. If I was an angel, I would sound the alarm.
Well, get on the flight, sit tight as we present to you
The excellent generation.
My experience in photo has been awesome. I mean awesome, seriously. Because I came in photo as a nobody, but I'm leaving photo as a celebrity, quote. What do I mean? I came into photo, it was in photo I realized who I was. I never knew I had the leadership potential I'm displaying today, but before I entered, God spoke to me, said there's a gift in you you've not discovered. After I got admission, God told me when I was praying one certain time before I came in fully for my year one. God told me, Tochi, there's a gift in you you've not discovered. That gift will bring fame and popularity to you in photo. And that was how I came in. I didn't know anything about myself, but today I think the prophecy has been fulfilled.
Being in photo is a very wonderful experience, you know, going for lectures, doing what other people are doing academically. It's a very wonderful experience. Meeting people, both those in politics. Of course, I one time participated in politics on my 200 level. So it was a wonderful experience. So I love every experience in photo.
My experience in this arena, in photo, that it really builds me up. I really enjoy my stay here. It really builds me up spiritually, physically, socially, and otherwise.
Wow, it has been wonderful actually. I've had my good experiences, the good, the bad, and the ugly. I've had my highs and I've had my low, but all the same, it's been worthwhile and it has been encouraging and it has what has kept me going.
Fellowship experience is a very wonderful one. You know, going to fellowship in the evening after lectures, you know, dancing to the Lord. You know, I'm in ushering unit. I love standing, ushering people in, turning to people, seeing beautiful faces, handsome faces in the fellowship. It's a very wonderful experience watching a drama unit, those people presenting, dancing, and some other things. And also the Word of God going on, undiluted Word of God in the fellowship. I love every bit of it.
How about your engine drawing class? Can you forget engine drawing?
Well, that was the part of the highs and the low, you understand? So it was not something I can look back and say I enjoyed that class because I never did.
I learned a lot. How to manage people, how to interact with people, how to manage my time, how to adapt to any condition, any situation that I find myself.
Okay, for me, my 5 years in school, wow. For me, it's a victory because I had to go through a lot of things. I had to fight. I had to struggle. I had to conquer a lot of challenge. But I still thank God at the long run, God has been helpful. It has been my strength. It has been my courage, even when chips are down.
And the environment at large has been pains and pleasure, you know. I used to believe that life without stress is dead. As long as I'm here, I attend to the painful part of it, and I also attend to the pleasurable part of it. If I could reflect my memory back in my year one, I had a terrible and one of the worst moments of my life. That was when I gained admission and my mother left me. She died, and being the breadwinner of the family, life wasn't really easy in my year one. In fact, it was like I should die and leave all this earth. But for the fact that I believe in moving on, I believe in nothing stops your dream. I believe in your destiny being in your hands. You have got to move on, you know. So I moved on. And the most pleasurable and exciting moment of my life in this very environment is my third year. You know, when I had the first A in this school, you know, it was really okay. You know, so I was really happy. I think my course there, and I had like 4 A's. I said, man, I wanted to end my life in my year one. I never knew something better was ahead, you know. So I've got to move on, and I was very happy. So from then till now, life has been okay for me.
Let me start with my, should I say, best experience. Oh, I think that was getting admission. Although I didn't wait for it, or I didn't stay at home. I got it immediately. The first time I wrote it, immediately after school. So I think hearing it, I found out on my birthday. So that was cool. That was my best experience. Then my worst was 211 picnic, Pine Vineyard. I can't forget that day. Where our bus tilted and the glass broke and it entered my eye. That was the worst. So that day I can't forget. So that day was very, very funny, So, and yeah, this semester when I was wrong. So
5 years in photo has been nice. It's very rare to have my type here in photo. I get so many questions like, what's a Yoruba girl doing here? Why are you not in Lagos, Ibadan, or something else? But it's been nice being here, Sha. I enjoy the place. I've had so many experiences with Igbo people, the language. I remember when I got to know I had to do Igbo in 100 level. It wasn't easy because I had to call my originator to permit me to copy.
And you know.
Experience in school, it's quite a story, yeah. It has been good and awesome. There have been some little challenges, but I always bless God for WCF because in WCF I really met some great people that have really inspired me. They have impacted into my life. My story in photo would not be complete without my excellent family. I really have met wonderful people that have inspired me even when I felt down. They have motivated me to always stand up even when I fall down. And when I look at them, I actually have hope and I'm inspired to do things better than I used to.
So far, 5 years in photo. Well, the beginning parts, they were really the very funny parts. Fortunately for me, I was in the hostel in my year one. And the whole long story is that my stay there was really epic. Knowing that the toilets are really wonderful in code, you can understand. You all that go to that where they call there again, where they land all those things. Oh, that was airport, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I used to be there one time just for a while, sure. And actually, I had wonderful my year one AFAM, yeah, my roommates then. Yeah, you all know Mr. Fami. He was very well. He's you know, I'm quiet and he's loud, so it was actually a mix. So we had to harmonize with that. And okay, I moved to experiences. Yearbook, the road. I almost fell down one time, sure. I have not really fallen down, but the road is really mad like that, as you say. My good times here, Winners Campus Fellowship has been very wonderful, really. In fact, excellent generation. This family is like one of the best things that has happened to me on this ground in photo, really. These excellent people. I don't know how to quantify the love I have for this wonderful family, really. They're just the effects of it all. And okay, I have really cool friends, yes, which if I wasn't here, I wouldn't have today. I have Miss Porsche here. She's one of them. Smile, yeah, smile for camera. Okay, it's been really wonderful at the end of the day. I know it's not like imagined initially, but then I thank God it's really blessed me somehow. It might not be looking like the way I had planned it to be, but 5 years, I know I've learned so much. I'm not the same person I was 5 years ago. That's it.
Oh my God. I'm among the excellent, niggers that do raise her up when she's falling. You understand?
Are you serious?
Well, my experiences in school, well, is a story, like she said, with many chapters. get to have a summary, and it's nice, it's good, but I'll talk more on refer to Winners Campus Fellowship. Well, I joined Winners Campus Fellowship in my year 1, and I became a leader in my 200 level and also in 300 level, and that has made me to this point, because if not, I don't know, if not for that leadership, I wonder where I could have been by now. And among all, meeting an excellent family in year 1, which is the excellent generation. Those, I don't know, they are too awesome. Like when I was in year 1, she's my first crush actually. You know, she's fair. You understand? Holy Ghost crush. Thank you very much. God bless you. So it was awesome. And Winners Campus Fellowship is a place where you build yourself spiritually, socially, mentally, and otherwise. Fine, they call it Futo, but this is a university, so you learn a lot of things.
Most of my experience is just, okay, let me say my lecture hall and the fellowship. Mostly is the fellowship. The fellowship, I've experienced lots of things. In fact, let me say, my coming back to Futo, anytime we go on break and we resume, I'll be rushing to come down just for the fellowship, because anytime I'm with them, I feel loved. It's just like a family, Charlie. Yes.
All right. One of the bad times in school was the year 1 registration. Actually, I didn't find it funny because I was shuttling down from Nekede down to Futo, the medicals and all that. Then Futo has been awesome. Like the name goes, land of glory. It has always been awesome. Now, boiling it down to the fellowship, wow. This family is one family I can't stop talking about. I tell people that I have a home somewhere else, and it's called WCF, Winners. And down to the generation, it has been awesome. Then one experience I enjoyed so much was my days in the secretariat. I was privileged by God to serve as the vice president and brothers coordinator of the fellowship, and that period was awesome. I met destiny friends, I met kingdom friends, and I was privileged to serve, and it was just good.
A summary of 70% of who I am today was fellowship that molded me through leadership, molded me to what I've had experiences, but one of the best experiences that's very outstanding is my admission. It was just miraculous. You know, when you look for admission twice, you've not gotten it. And coming to this school to do pre-degree with all the whatever they tell you, but you see, at just the tip of the finger without knowing anybody, everything just working out for you. So it was awesome. Then on the other part, every day of my life is challenging. There is no day that is the worst moment. Every day of my life is challenging. But the good news about it is that I learn. I fall, but I still rise. I make mistakes and I learn. So there is no particular day that is the worst day that I can tag per se, the worst day. But I've made some mistakes, I've robbed, I've taken some drastic decisions. But in all these things, I do what? I learn. I believe those mistakes are my ladder that I'm using to climb.
My experience in school was transforming. Wow. Because, yeah, it was transforming because I remember really well when I was in my year 1, it wasn't funny. I was different. If I should say how I've improved, I have improved in terms of responsibility, in terms of being able to handle things and being able to produce things better. Okay, in school, academics, well, Futo, any person that has passed through Futo, oh God, that person is made, because if you can't be made in Futo, you can't be made anywhere else, okay? So my experience in Futo, I will never forget the day that I joined WCF.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I cannot forget. In my year 1, to be precise, I think I was always going to Yearbook, but I didn't know that there was WCF in campus. So I remember really well, one of my friends, Victor, he told me that I should try and come to WCF, and the day I entered it, it was mega. And ever since then, I got attached to a unit, I got attached to seraphims. They made me, as in, I'm so proud to be part of them. I got attached to publicity. I learned so much from publicity in the sense that I can stand bold and present anything.
We are publicity.
Then I got attached to sanctuary. At least now I know how to do things properly. So I don't think any other thing would have made me better than WCF. So I'm very grateful for that.
Musically, I would keep talking about music because music has helped me. I really want to thank WCF at large for giving me the opportunity. I want to say what I've learned now and when I was still my year one, the difference is very clear, and I've really learned a lot. It has helped me. Leadership has helped me to focus more on voice, to train people, to train myself, to be able to realize that through music I could make a career out of it.
My experience in Futo, I've had both bad and good experiences. For my bad experience, it's not been easy based on a lot of stress in school, and actually I think I have an experience in my year one. And I was kind of implicated. That was basically my bad moment in this school. And then positively, Futo has made me tough, has made me a better person. You know, never thought I could do a few things that I do these days because of Futo.
Life in school have been lovely, it has been nice. I would say I love my 5 years in school, it's really awesome. And talking about the fellowship, I think my best day was my first day in fellowship. And one of the worst days was the day we organized Prahima and all these manual guys came and destabilized everything. I think that day I was very, very angry and I felt really, really bad. But to crown it up, my 5 years in school is wow.
Futo has been a stepping stone to greatness. Yeah, I have had too many bad experiences right from my year one. I actually met some few bad friends in my year one. But I thank God that I had to make a U-turn.
One of my worst moments in school was sometime early this year when I was beaten up by vigilante members.
All right, my experience in Futo, wow. My experience in Futo will not be complete without mentioning the family of which I belong. That's talking of WCF. I came into this environment far back 2010, March 10th precisely, and on the 8th, on the 10th of March, I happened to locate myself in WCF without being invited. I knew that there's going to be a family like this, and when I came in, I saw a very happy home. It was indeed a family to belong. And entering in that same year one, I met different kind of persons. In my year two, trying to settle down in my apartment in Umuchima, by grace of election, God made me the president of the fellowship. And I was just like that David that was looking so tattered. As a matter of fact, that same day of handover, I was just wearing a jeans and a polo, and I could remember within the hours of 6:30 thereabouts, the pastor in charge, Pastor Adele Oboyomi, anointed me and embraced me as the president of the fellowship. And I walked down to the secretariat, and its leadership has been an awesome experience for me. In my year two, I served as the president. I came in the second time in my year three as the president of the fellowship too, and believe you me, it brought out the best in me. My clarity in assessing God's voice improved. I got the best grade in leadership. It was really an awesome experience I can't forget.
Futo, to me, has been a training ground. Not just a ground for self-discovery, but a ground for me to put to work those things I want to do. Take, for example, starting High Flyers Club. So I see Futo as an environment, a community for me to take off. Because a lot of people have dreams, but they are not really working towards achieving it. So Futo, for me, has been a take-off point. I was able to start High Flyers Club. It's a club that We help students academically and then groom them on entrepreneurship, self-discovery. So for me, that's just what Futo has been for me. Yeah.
Okay, my experience in Futo, wow. I'll say my experience in Futo is utmostly revealing because God has really brought me in to this point where I think I know a lot of things and I'm still in the learning process anyway. But I just want to thank God that Futo is a learning ground for me because I never wanted to come to this school. It was UNA, and then went to do medicine. But then, God willing, I came to this school and got into my department. I'll say that fellowship is one thing that has really given me joy in this school. Aside academics, fellowship is one thing that has always given me joy in this school. And I thank God for bringing me to this family of Winners Campus because I've met a lot of nice people, a lot of wonderful people, as an encouraging friends that inspire you to, do more, even when you want to faint.
First of all, I've been able to discover who I really am, who I was really created for, or what I've been made for. And secondly, I've also learned how to adapt in every condition or situation I find myself. I've also learned how to mix up with people, live with different kind of people with different temperaments and lifestyle.
I'm somebody that do take things for granted, but I came into Futo, I realized that you have to be determined to achieve a greater height in life. My best moment in Futo, since I came into Futo, I've been so happy, though it have not been easy there. It have not been easy. Starting from year one, no form of source of income from anywhere or parental. I have to do it on my own. But God really saw me through. Despite all the challenges, I really appreciate God for what He did in my life. At least I'm a testimony to people. People look up to me. If I can make it, who else would make it?
Especially in the fellowship, my experience in school, especially in the fellowship, I could recall some years ago, I was called to anchor an event, a matriculation ceremony, and I was taken unawares. I just woke up from bed that morning and I came for morning prayers and I was told I was going to anchor an event, a matriculation party. And to crown it all, it was wow. I didn't expect it, but the fellowship have really groomed me. They really brought me up to a stage whereby I have been nurtured, I've been groomed to stand and talk to people. The fellowship have also impacted my life through the drama unit, that's the ambassage. We've ministered to people, we've touched life, and so I've met friends.
Starting from my year one, I actually came into this school, and the next week I was hearing revision week and exam. God, gosh, it was not easy. But after everything, after the prayers, the contact, friends, God factor and all the rest, I came out of that exam to be the second best in my department. It was not easy. It has been awesome, and God has really proved Himself faithful in my life, ranging from the scholarship He gave me, my sponsors, everybody. I'm really grateful to God. I've never had a dull moment. The only dull moment I usually experience in this school is anytime I'm hungry. Let me just be plain to you. Anytime I'm hungry, I'm not happy.
I would say it's been great, really, really great. For the fact that I've learned a lot of things in school. I've learned how I've learned how if they have not given you enough, you can use the little you have to create something for yourself. Especially for the kind of department I am, the kind of stuff, the kind of lecturers I have, But as for the other things, I can say extracurricular activities, I've learned a lot. Music-wise, on my skills, and several disappointments, I would say so. Several disappointments, and I really thank God for that. Altogether, I've learned a lot. So my experience, I would say, has been so great right here at school.
The worst day, will I just say, is the worst day of my life in Futo is the day I had missing script in my ENS. Yes.
You never told me of that.
I am sorry, maybe it escaped my memory. Man, it was hell. You can imagine where my dad sent me credits. In the course of trying to send somebody that will help me rectify the problem, I sent it back to my dad. My dad was like, Onye, what is wrong with you? I said, I'm so sorry. I'm having a missing script. I don't even know what I'm doing. I think I was in the 6th roundabout there. So it was really the worst day. But at the end of the day, I blessed God. I restart for the exam, then I made the success. I made it. So the best moment, the guy I did my seminar, I presented my seminar, man, it was wow. It was sweet. I bless God. I give God the glory.
Wow. Photo. I always tell people, I said, photo is good per se, but my worst experience was in my year 2 when I had my first F. It was something else. At least most people know exactly what F feels like, and it's not a good thing. My best moment in school is rather August 18 when I met a good friend of mine. She has always been there and she's a really good person.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
The whole craziness of school, waking up in the morning and having to hustle hard and run around to get to lectures and stay in lectures for 5 hours and coming back and not eating, and the whole fellowship also. I would miss fellowship. Fellowship is pretty much what I do in school apart from lectures. So I would miss fellowship, I would miss school, I would miss every single person. I don't know, I would miss everybody.
It's been a long day without you, my friend.
I really needed help, and you guys gave me so much help. I'm really gonna wish all you guys luck and success again.
I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
I'll miss everybody, in fact. I'll miss everything.
I love Excellent Generation Day. This is the generation that I will never forget them. They have been the source of my strength. When I'm down, they are there for me with the encouragement. Akman, you can do it. Akman, we can do that. Right from our first time in leadership, they said excellent generation, and we make the loudest noise and we do the best. Not just by noise, we are the best and the best generation ever. Here in the fellowship.
That land is what we reach, so remember me when I'm gone. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there.
So many things. I know the fellowship would miss me so much that I've made so many friends, both in Futo and in WCF.
My advice to you over there is that no matter who you know, if you don't know God, you don't know anyone. And no matter who is absent, if God is present, you are with majority. God always spearheads every of your activities. Make sure that God keep guiding you. God will never lead you astray in the aspect of your academics. God needs your academics in the future. It will stand like a sword with which we will use to emanate or to implement or manifest what God has deposited in you.